I'd like to believe that most Christians on a fairly regular basis ask God what it is He wants of them. What do you want me to do, God? Like, what am I here for? Do I have purpose? And I want to start by saying, of course you do. Of course you do. All of us, not some of us, all of us are here to advance the kingdom of heaven on earth as it is in heaven, to be about our Father's business. There's a peculiar verse that when I think about, like, what am I actually doing to advance that kingdom? Like, what am I actually doing? There's a particular verse that always stands out to me. And it's Habakkuk 2, starting verse 1. I will stand my watch and set myself on the rampart and watch to see what he will say to me and what I'll answer when I am reproved. Ultimately, what Habakkuk is doing right here is he's standing on the rampart. So the wall of the castle, that defensive wall to guard, to watch. But he's not just watching for worldly enemies. He's watching for God. He's watching for spiritual enemies. He's on watch to see what it is God will say to him when he is reproved, which means corrected, kind of like shown the right direction, set straight, that sort of thing. And he's standing watch for that thing. And I believe that all of us have to really kind of put ourselves on that rampart, like spiritually, like stand on the rampart. You have watch duty. Like, it is your obligation to stand watch for the Lord, to see what it is he's going to do and what it is he's going to say. Then it goes on to say this, then the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain on tablets, that he may run who reads it. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it will speak and it will not lie. Though it tarries, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. So we are to stand watch for the prophetic things. Those things that God said, this is going to happen. These things are going to happen, and it's been written on these tablets. And many will run when they read it and pretend it's not going to happen. But wait for it. It will surely come. It will not tarry. And I believe that as Christians, we should be standing watch. Like, there are so many things happening in the world today that we should be standing watch, waiting to be reproved and waiting to see what it is he's going to do and say, because we already know what's going to happen. So we should be watching for those things. But that's the incredible piece of this, is that we are soldiers. We are meant to be on guard for the things of the kingdom of heaven. And this is what Habakkuk is doing, and he's waiting. He's waiting to see the things that God said would happen. I believe this is what we are to do, and this is what I believe I try to do. You know, I often refer to it as blowing a trumpet, but if you're standing guard and you see something that's harmful to the advancement of the kingdom of heaven, you need to sound the alarm. You need to blow that trumpet. Things are happening, ladies and gentlemen, and many will run and hide when they read it and pretend it's not going to happen. But that doesn't matter. Just wait for it. It will surely come to pass. It will not tarry. You know, this is something that, as Christians, as the remnant, as whatever you call yourself, you need to picture yourself as a soldier, standing on the rampart of the kingdom of heaven, watching guard, waiting to be reproved, and waiting to see what it is the king is going to say and do. That's what we are to do. And God tells us, write the vision and make it plain, not confusing, but plain on tablets, like make it clear. For it is yet for an appointed time. Though it may tarry, and many will run when they read it. Wait for it. Just wait for it. It will surely come. It will not tarry. Ladies and gentlemen, Christian brothers and sisters, wait for it. Wait for it. It will not tarry. It's coming. Ready or not, it's coming. It's better to be standing on the rampart ready for that thing when it comes. It is better to be standing on the rampart waiting for reprovement from God, watching for these things to come to pass, than just to be engaged in the world and they just happen and you miss them. And it's about being about our Father's business and standing watch, standing guard. That is about your Father's business. So there you go, man. Any thoughts or insight? Definitely put that below. I do want to take a moment. Say most people watch this channel. Hey, they're not subscribers. Click that subscribe button. Greatly increases the algorithm and our ability to get these messages out. That link is below. But the most important part of this channel is we take prayer requests. Boy, look at this beautiful lake. Don't ever hesitate to send that in. Look at that sunrise. It's gorgeous. Thank you for watching this episode of God, Family, and Guns. And as always, love God, love your family, and love guns.